All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. And on today's video, we'll be talking about Norwegian Cruise Lines and some of the changes they are making. And that's coming up right after this. Welcome back to Traveling with Justin. I am Justin, and yes, we are here in St. George, Utah. We're sitting here at a Verbo. And we're going to Tucson, and we'll be talking about that here upcoming. So stay tuned for that. But let's talk about Norwegian and some of the changes they are making. So yes, so on September 25th of 2025, they made a change to the way you eat in the main dining room. So if you want a second entree, you have to pay $5. Now, they say this is due to trying to cut down on the waste and food waste and stuff like that. But you can go to the buffet afterwards and you can suck up a plate and then waste half of it. So I don't understand that thinking behind Norwegian Cruise Line. So if I want a steak and I want the fish for dinner, I don't think I should have to pay $5 for something I'm going to eat. Or I'll just get the steak for dinner and then go up to the buffet and waste half the food there because I'm still hungry. No, I don't understand that. But they are charging $5 for a second entree in the main dining room. I don't know. What are your thoughts about that? Why don't you chime in down below and we can talk about your thoughts on the main dining room and charging an extra charge. I know Royal Caribbean charges it, I think, on the third one. I'm not 100% sure. And Princess does charge, I do believe, a $20 charge for a second lobster. But they don't charge for after entrees. Okay, but Norwegian Cruise Line is doing it for the second one. Yeah, $5 isn't that much. But when I can go to the buffet and still waste most of the food, I don't know why they're doing that. But they say it to speed up service, but the food waste is still going to be up there on the buffet. Okay? And so the second change that has come to Norwegian Cruise Line is the private island, Great Stirrup Cay. Okay? Now they announced that starting March 1st of 2026 that they are no longer going to be accepting the beverage package that you have on the ship on the island. Well, which is right now, if you go on a Norwegian Cruise Line and you go to this private island, you can go ahead and get your drinks because the packages are right there. You can use them like you use them on the ship. But starting on March 1st of 2026, you're not going to be able to do that. If you want a nice little soda, you're going to have to pay for that on the island. If you want a nice little cocktail, you're going to have to pay for that. If you want your beer, you're going to have to pay for that. But you can also get free water, iced tea, and juices, but you have to present your key card. I don't have a key card with me. I don't know why I did that, but you have to present your key card. Oh, how else do you get to the private island if you come from the ship? Let me think about that for a minute. But yeah, so you have to present your ID. Maybe they're locked away in a cabinet or a fridge or something like that. I don't know. I've never been there. But that's a different change. They are coming out with a new beverage package in January of 2026, I do believe, that will say, hey, if you want drinks on the island, here's a package for it. And they say that it's necessary because they're transforming that island into a major water park, and they're going to have a multi-ship port there, a pier and stuff like that. So, I get it. But is it nickel and diming, or is it just them wanting more money to pay for things? I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous that you have to pay separate for your island and then the ship. Yeah, I don't know. But it is what it is, right? So what do you guys think of these changes here in Norwegian? Do you like the $5 fee if you want a second entree? What are your thoughts about these changes here on Norwegian? Would you pay that $5 extra for a second entree? Or would you pay to have a separate beverage package on the private island of Great Stirrup Cay? Don't know, right? Leave your comments down below. I would really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so that is it for today on Traveling with Justin. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to, go ahead and hit subscribe and that bell notification so they let you notified anytime I come out with another video. Here I talk about my travel adventures, travel tips, and things that are, I think are good travel things to do. I also do a tour of Utah, and I look at the temples from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And so, yeah, if you like any of that, hit subscribe and follow me. Now, next week, I'll be talking about our St. George trip, which we are currently here in the beautiful city of St. George. All right, until the next one, I will see you later. Bye. Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching Traveling with Justin today and this video. And here, you can hit the subscribe button. And here's the next video for your viewing pleasure. Thank you.